This is Inside Indiana Business Radio on demand for Wednesday, December 27th, 2023. I'm Gary Dick. A new survey shows Indiana manufacturers are adjusting their future plans due to inflation and subsequent high interest rates. The 2023 Indiana Manufacturing Survey was conducted by Katzapper and Miller in partnership with the IU Kelley School of Business and Indiana Manufacturers Association. It shows about a quarter of the 80 manufacturing companies based in Indiana believe their current financial performance is challenged. The Kelley School's Mark Froelich explains the biggest takeaway from this year's survey.
55% of Hoosier manufacturers think there's going to be a recession next year. And when we added that question, we didn't ask it last year and previous years, but when we added it for this year, we thought it might be a toss-up. And when we saw the results, we thought that made a lot of sense. Indeed, when you look at the kind of business media in general, for every article that says there will be a recession, there's another one that says it won't be.
The Indiana Department of Transportation and design firm HNTB are set to hold a public hearing next month for a project to improve Interstate 64 in southern Indiana. Improve 64 aims to reduce congestion and improve safety and will add lanes on I-64 between US 150 and Main Street in New Albany, as well as additional work on I-265 between I-64 and Green Valley Road. The hearing scheduled for January 11 in New Albany. The University of Indianapolis has unveiled a marketing campaign designed to generate interest among high school students in pursuing a teaching degree. Let's Teach Indiana is being launched in partnership with 14 high schools in Marion County and also being promoted through citywide advertising and educational digital content. From the state's #1 source for Indiana business news, you're listening to Inside Indiana Business Radio. Whether it's a new hire or a noteworthy promotion, IIB's Bigwigs and New Gigs serves as a platform to promote your team. Our revamped offering includes being featured on both the newly redesigned newsletter and at InsideIndianaBusiness.com. Subscribers to the Business News subscription save $10 off every listing. Plus, you can save $100 by bundling your submission to IIB with the Indianapolis Business Journal or the Indiana Lawyer. More at InsideIndianaBusiness.com. Ray's Bio Inc., a San Diego-based company that is building a large factory on the northwest side of Indianapolis to make radioisotopes for cancer treatment, has agreed to be acquired by pharma giant Bristol Myers Squibb for $4.1 billion. The two companies jointly made the announcement Tuesday and said the deal was unanimously approved by both boards. United Way of Central Indiana has released its policy agenda ahead of the 2024 legislative session.
The not-for-profit said it will focus on priorities to address poverty in central Indiana, including early childhood education and housing. United Way said it will continue its work through the Early Education Works Coalition to advocate for increasing the state's early childhood education workforce through apprenticeships, work-based learning opportunities, and competency-based pathways. The coalition also plans to propose the piloting of childcare microcenters in hard-to-serve areas of the state, as well as widening the scope of early education from ages 0 through 5 to ages 0 through 8. United Way is partnering with the Hoosier Housing Needs Coalition and Prosperity Indiana to advocate for increasing the amount of quality affordable housing, preserving existing affordable housing, and ending housing discrimination. The organization's third priority is economic mobility. Efforts during the legislative session will include advocating for increased access to in-state tuition for DACA recipients and other undocumented students. Alex Brown, Inside Indiana Business Radio.
This is Gary Dick for Inside Indiana Business Radio on demand.